Are we live? We'll do it live, I guess. Let me see. Live chat. Damn it. Oh, I better turn off my sound so there's no notifications or anything during this. Cause they'd be like, oh my god, of course. But yeah. Anyways, fingers crossed I don't get a call or anything during it too. Knowing my luck, it might happen. But yeah, we're gonna play the waiting game. See for a crowd show up. See if anybody shows up in here. Adagio, what's good, man? You're the first one up in here. Yo, 2 likes. Whoever liked that, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it big time. Um, Holy crap. Okay, it just shot up. My God. Hi, John and Tom. Oh, crap. Yo, you guys are so hype. Oh, man. You guys already got me hype. I'm loving how this season's going and the fact that you guys are coming in with this energy of like, oh my God. I'm hyped for these episodes. Now, first things first, I know you guys have probably seen them. Please, no spoilers. Do not say what has happened with the episodes. You know, that being episode 16 and 17. Up till then, we've seen it. So even the battle with like World Knight coming in, Kit showing up, seen up to that point. But the last 2 episodes, 16 and 17, I have not seen. Gonna be watching them with this. And I know you guys want a genuine reaction. Also, peep the artwork behind. This is this is the work of my lady. She's a really, really talented artist. And even this drawing right there, she took like an interpretation of like my style with drawing because I like doing landscape and stuff just like that, and did it in her own form, and it's so good, man. It's so cool. But yeah, you already know, and also like the piece up there, like just so much talent, man. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Um, but yeah, with that being said, let's see. Well, it's been a month. It had since you've been in a stream. Yeah, it has been a bit. I'm just so excited to see you guys so hyped. Like, thank you so much for just coming in and really enjoying the reactions. You know, it just makes me so hyped. The fact that like I could just be like, I'm just gonna react to how the show goes, and people get so hyped to see my reaction for it. It means the world. You guys are the goats and the absolute best, and thank you so much. But without further ado, we got to get into this. So we got Beyblade Burst Quadstrike episode number 16 and 17 to look at. Things with the plot wise definitely getting really interesting already. Like starting to see those cracks between like pre and Pax, or Quadra and Pax, starting to turn to fissures a little bit more. And just knowing his motives and everything, I have no doubt this man's gonna be the big bad at the end. I'm just wondering how much of an a-hole he's gonna actually become, because he's already just like up there. It's like this man, yeah, like what the hell. But yeah, dude, I'm just like as cool as this series is, it's like uh I'm saying because there's a couple players in particular, like Lane and Shu, that I really would have loved to see be a part of this. Like, I think Shu might have a chance because Bolt's surprising, but I don't know. He's also one of those characters that everybody loves, so maybe they could bring him in like towards the end, and it'll make sense, especially if like Pax is being up to no good. Like Shu would be the one to pick up on that, especially like the connection back to that cup. Like directly, it puts him like he could be right at the center of that story. Just like how Vault is with this too, like the big time focus because of happened during the cup. But it's just that they didn't make freaking Lucius. Like, it would have been so cool to see Lane come back in here, but they didn't actually make like a Lucius. They didn't make a barricade Lucius. So it's like the odds of that at this point, it's like a snowball's chance, and how much sucks because I would have loved to see his interactions post like the Super King Festival, because that would have been so cool. But yeah. Anyways, we got to get into this episode. So let's see here. I imagine you making a diss track for Pac since you got a lot of hatred against. Nah, I'm not. I'm not about those negative energies or hatred or anything like that. I wouldn't make a diss track. Like, nah. Like, I mean, with these episodes, I might roast the man because it's a given that he has not good motives and such. And I'm just gonna sit here and tell it as it is and be like, yeah, he's an a-hole. He sucks. Like, he's just got these way underlying freaking, you know like motives of what he's doing with the Pandoras, and it's like he's using Quadra Pre for research from the very jump. And I'm getting that vibe. And I've had that vibe for a while, especially seeing how his demeanor is, like do exactly as I say and such, not letting Quadra or Pre go about like battling her own way. And it's a given when she enjoys the battle and genuinely has fun with it. And truly channels that into her true power, that's when her true eye opens, like a third eye type of thing. This term a lot. Well, like her, it's like her third eye opens, and that reservoir of power that she always had the big time potential to tap into is there. But it's only when she's really enjoying the battle. If it's like she's going in and it's like, the readings might be high, but they're not a crazy high like how Pax wants. And yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy seeing how this pans out because I can imagine it being like Pax versus Pre or Quadra at that because that's like the big time build for this series too. Like there's so many different underlying builds, like the meetup with the legends with Bell, same thing with Quadra or Pre, building up Quadra or Pre to be at the level of those legends and such because they're all legends at this point, making it a Super King vibe, literally putting the bow on the season as much as possible or the series as much as possible, and that's what I love about this season. Even people could say what they want to about them switching up the gimmicks for the bays, not having as much weight, not having the gimmicks, etc., etc. Yes, and they're all valid. But at the same time, this show right here is solid. Like it's up there as one of like the goats for real, man. With Burst, it's right up there with all the other seasons because all the other seasons were great. The season's right up there. We'll see how they tie the bow on this. If so, this could be one of my favorite seasons for the show, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You already know. Do you think eating crayons is disgusting? I mean, like it's wax, and some people like eat them. Like no judgment or such, but yeah, I mean, I ate glue a little bit when I was a kid, but I also learned real quick like it's disgusting. What the but I was also like 4. But yeah, like the new bays that I send you on Snap. I haven't been on social media that much, truth be told. I've just been working, grinding, in the zone, making content for y'all. So I haven't been online like that much for really anything. So, just enjoying life. Uh, but yeah, I mean, isn't there like new news on Beyblade X stuff? But we could talk about a lot of that stuff afterwards. I want to get you know, into the episodes with this. So yeah, I think I said everything I can for the preface for this big time hype. Just imagine if the Snake Pit and Shadow Bays return. That would be crazy if they actually had that build. That's a build up I really wanted to see them do with season 7. If they would have made a season 7 under TT, they had the perfect build up for that. And then even with my BU plus battles that I do, I'm playing around with just like an idea of like a season 8. Like if there is an actual show, taking things into my own hands a little bit too. So showing off the true potential of some bays that might not have truly even gotten them with DB or BU, but also paying homage at the same time, not just being like, oh, I'm gonna throw a bearing drift on whatever the hell I feel like it just to make it a strong combo. No, all of the bays relating to like the original combos or such like how we saw on the show. So, for example, like how I made a Promise Phoenix for Phi because Friction was his driver. How I did so for Fumia, his driver was Rise. How I did for Loden, he had Spiral Dash. Things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I like paying homage big time with that. So, for example, like it'll involve like 3D printing too. So, for example, if I were to make like a Hades or get a Hades printed, would definitely be looking for like a Zephyr Dash for that because Zephyr Dash was like the driver for it, or maybe switch it up to something that's similar to that. I think yeah, High Zephyr's a thing now. I think High Zephyr Dash as well, so I just put that with it or something. But yeah, you already know. But let's see here. You want a Beyblade X of Jade Bull? That would be sick if they made it where like you could have an interchangeable Bay and make a Jade Bull, dude. I'd be paying homage with my skits big time if that were possible. Wherever it's possible to pay homage, I love doing so because like my series all tie together and such. But yeah, how old am I? 27, going to be 28 next month. Little over a month. Kind of crazy to say that. Like the last month being 27, it's been a wild year, man. A lot of change and a lot of hard ships happening even with like the last year, but a lot of amazing, amazing moments, man, for sure. For your expectations only, what do you expect Pandora's voice to sound like? I'm not sure. Like more of like a lower tone voice, like how Quadra Priest is. I can imagine them using maybe the same voice actor. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let's see here. Imagine a Phoenix and Beyblade X. That would be pretty sick. If they manage to do the Phoenix gimmick where the armor comes off, that would be pretty dope. Here's the wind up. Here's the swing by Ranto Kiyama. Let's see here. Just go straight for the episode. Okay, then don't watch the preview. All right, I won't watch the preview. I'll just go straight into the episode. But we got to get into this. So, episode number 16. All right, so da, 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 da. Wild Dash Battle Marathon. All right, it's time to see how this is gonna go. See if I can get it to load up. There we go. All right, so getting the ads, of course, at the beginning. But I won't be able to watch your full reaction. I'm going to sleep. Yo, Dragonstorm, I'm grateful that you even stopped by, man, for sure. Like, thank you so much for stopping in. And it'll be here, you know. Like the reaction. If Pain returns, I don't know if he'll return. I've expected let's see, I've expected Pandora's voice to be Genesis. Oh, something like that. Maybe. Maybe. Genesis is the who knows? Imagine Fire Gwyn returning. I wish if only they would have made like a Genesis on this level or another Phoenix, like a different version of Phoenix, but you know. Let's see. Do you still think Priscilla and Paxton are the best guesses for their real names? I think they're solid. Like Priscilla sounds solid, and Paxton, yeah, that's another solid one. Or it could just be Pre and Pax, you know, for their actual names. All right, the champion challenge is it's off to a remarkable start, if I do say so myself. Here's to all of you. Go ahead and dig in. So, okay, time to chow down. So they're all eating. They're eating a bunch of burgers, man. Yo, Bell and Ranzo just going to ham. Keep the burgers coming. There's plenty to go around. You don't have to shovel them down like that. And then Gigi's sitting there smiling and laughing. Hey, your family made this bread, right? Yup. Yours looks like Achilles, see? Yo, it's Igon Vault talking. Oh, season 3 vibes. And Wakia right there. Attention, everyone. Time to announce the top 3 point owners. First place, Kit Lopez. So Kit got first. Not surprised. Kit's the one to beat. The Dark Prince let him have first place for today. Ranzo's in second. They're hyping up Kit so much, man. And they're hyping up Ranzo so much. Like, they're making it where Ranzo's hanging. There's no way. These ranks mean nothing. After tomorrow, I'll be first. And third, we have who? Have Quadra. Awesome! So she got third. But I've got to do better than third place. Oh, Bell's pissed. Oh, Wacky is walking. Wacky, wait! Why am I not in the top 3? Something sinister is afoot. You should know about Sinister. Did you really think you'd get away with everything you put me through this tournament? This is where he gets kicked out. What, you don't remember? I literally just told you. Laugh away, you. You're disqualified. You were serious? All of them disqualified? Yep. Yes, you are, sir. Grounded. Grounded as hell. Oh my god. And the theme for Quadstrike too. It gets you hype. Like, I love this season, man. The whole melting pot, the whole melting pot feel, if I can words. Holy crap! All right. All right. Did it say the second to final wave? So is there 2 more? All right. Everybody's on stage. Wacky is walking out. Listen up. You have 1 hour to complete the race and come back. The track is a full loop of the forest and bridge. Oh, you're going all the way around this one! I love how they're repurposing all of the different stadiums. If you win, you get 50 points. The overall winner will get 100. Yo, everybody stepped right up. They're all ready. Dude. Let it rip, and they're all going. But I love how they're repurposing all these different arenas. Like, they're using the outside of it for this. That's resourcefulness, and still at the same time going and paying homage because you're going back to these arenas that we saw in previous seasons, man, expanding on it. What in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is going on here, man? Wow. All right, Ranzo's hauling ass, dude. He's in front. Dude, they are hyping up Ranzo. Having crazy stamina running and such, just like a stamina type. And Quadra and Kit just ran ahead. Marathons are all about stamina, so this is mine! One of the tournament favorites is nowhere to be found. What happened to Belle Dizora? The The Dark Prince should be out there too. Not after what you did. Maybe it's time you forgave him. We'd be spoiling him if we gave in now. He literally got after the trading machine. I didn't do it on purpose. Cut him some slack, Waki. The machine of mine striking a master. Oh, really? It was easier for him to leave me hanging in midair. I let you down eventually, though, didn't I? Not like you had a choice. I'm dead. Yo, they're all chanting for Belle? How about Belle gets a 3-minute penalty? All the other players want him. I want him too. It's not the same without the Dark Prince. So they're going to let him in. Okay. All right. You got lucky, Belle. I was about to kick you out. Don't do it again or you're done. You got my word. All right, now get out there. Yeah. All right, here comes Belle. But can he catch up? He going at the hall. That's funny. You went over the crowd without even showing up. Man, I gotta get out there too. That's it, Wakia. I'm running in the battle marathon. Iger's running in it too. You know they're racing so they can challenge you, right? We can just wing it, right? Iger, let's go get out there. And Rolf's joined it too. What the hell? Wait, you guys! Like, what a twist of events. Bruh. Does no one care about protocols anymore? Does Commissioner mean absolutely nothing to them? Oh, Lucky is mad. Belle's like, oh, what? And it's a challenge even for him because he's facing off against those two. Pax is up there watching the whole thing. You weren't the one out there, so you don't understand. It wasn't your battle, so don't act like you have all the answers. What he said, what Iger said. You don't know what you're talking about. And he holds his arm. He's going to turn evil, man. I'm just wondering, when's he going to snap? Is he going to snap in the middle of this and pull some Arthur crap? He's going to be like, pneumonia. Nah. There's still Flame Pandora. It'll be after this, probably. So, after the big build with Flame, then. Ranzo's using them as monkey bars. You gotta combine brains and brawn while Blade and Kit just walked on top while he's sitting there using the monkey bars. Oh my god. Belle's catching up. I was born for this exact moment. Oh, they're rolling. Belle's walking on top of it. All right, so Belle caught up to Pre and Ranzo. Didn't I just tell you to use your head? Oh my god, there's so much going on, man. And then he jumps over and falls on the other side. I'm loving this season, man. The combination of seriousness and the humor. I'm getting like Bakugan level vibes with it. Like how they weave that in big time. These are some funny moments, man. They're really utilizing the fact that it's like a dream scenario with this, all of them coming together. But Kit's the first one that... Okay. Oh, you rip it. Okay. So it's a kind of like flying machine held up by balloons, but then you rip your launcher. The balloons are popping. Bell launches spitballs. He's taking out his balloons. Oh, man. I mean, he's using his head. Oh, he's eating cherries and shooting the pits at him. This man, Bell. Is he even allowed to do that? Bruh. This man, Bell. Casually cheating. I let him join the marathon, and this is how he repays me? He's done for good. The Dark Prince is back on top where he belongs. Uh-oh. What? Oh, it's Vol. So the winner will... Wait. Okay, so it's Quadra and... It's Quadra and Vol. Ultimate Valtryek and Twister Pandora. Twister, right? Which one are you going with? Is it going to be Twister? I'd assume so because it's the newest base she has. And it's powerful as hell. Yup. Yep. Here we go. And of course, Pax is right there watching. I didn't think she'd face Vault away so quickly. This is the perfect opportunity to show what Pandora can do. She's doing it for fun. He's doing it to be an ass and to get research data from her. And he's taking the data of all these Pandoras. When we see the meter go full on every single version, when Flame's meter hits that full point, just like how all the others do, that's what's going to lead to pandemonium. And I'm definitely just getting, like, storytelling wise, it makes full sense if, like, this time around, people aren't going to like seeing it. But if it's like we see our favorites fall, going a little bit down the route that I said before, except with the season 7 theory, like we see like Vault fall, we see Iger fall, we see Dante fall, we see all these powerful legends and bladers fall, whoever faces this bay. And it coming down to either the protagonist being the one to stop pandemonium, or it being Quadra or Pri herself to stop pandemonium, because even Pax is doubting the power. Like, he's underlooking the power of his own bays, but Quadra or Pri is the one that truly brings it out and will surpass his expectation to be the one to take out pandemonium. It'll make sense. Ooh, she said the famous 4. Huh, I won't let that happen. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. All right. Pandora's in the middle of the stadium. Straight launch in. Pandora's defense. Oh, wow. All the attacks. This could be a mood changing one. If she manages to get a win against Vault. 2. Give it everything. Twister break. And sent it back. Valtryek shoots back in. Come on, you gotta keep going. What the? Her power. Vault knows to get serious. Go! Oh, shoot. You better not be playing now, Pri. Come on, Quadra. 3. Keep going. You can do this. Pandora. She believes in herself, man. Yo, looks so cool. The power, bruh. The fly going around. This is incredible. Set Valtryek in the air. And fall! Vault smiling. He's using the wall. Valtryek! He's using the recoil from the wall. Ultimate Wing V! Oh, shoot! He used the momentum from the wall! Boom! Just ripped through Pandora. Holy hell! Oh, Pax is pissed. He's pissed, dude. He said, ugh. I was so close to winning. That Pandora of yours is the Great Bay. What? Battling you is just as much fun as I'd hope it'd be. Well, I just lost, so it wasn't very much fun for me at all. But next time, I'm totally winning by the count of 4. Damn, dude. Oh. I've been waiting for you. He wants to battle him because of Ranjiro. Because the captain. 3, 2. They're just getting right into it. 1. Let it rip. Tiger's got the most badass launch out of all bursts. I don't care. Like, this man does a corkscrew freaking cartwheel into a launch. Achilles is hitting Rocktavor big time. So what if I get to face the world champion? I'm the underdog. Go, Achilles, blow him away. Ooh, Achilles got sent back. Zeal Breaker. He's going right in. Damn. And bursted it. Ooh, that boy Iger. Oh. Damn! He's showing him he's the champ after. All right. All right. Damn. The Dark Prince is growing tired of waiting. It's Kit. Ooh. Kit and Bell. You're my opponent? I can hear first place calling my name already. I'd like to see you try. And here we go, intermission. Dude. All the dream battles. I love it. I love it. It's so sick, man. Dude. It's so good. Dude, I love how this is building. But I'm getting ominous vibes for sure. Let's see. I'm nervous at Pandora. I mean, I am too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm nervous, like, truth be told, because I've forgotten the theme. I'm just wondering if they're gonna have this theme continue even with Quadstrike. Are they gonna go down this dark path? Because there's some darkness with this already been put in. You already know. But it's also a fact. Every protagonist has had their bay broken. So I'm like, getting into this, going ahead. If Pandora ends up breaking in a battle, it'll be crazy if Twister breaks and, like, that's how she gets flame. But the big thing is, like, if it breaks, I think that automatically, any questions on if Quadra or Pre is a protagonist will be out the window just like that. Because it's a known fact with Burst, every protagonist has had their bay broken. At some point. Every single one. So if we see this fate happen for Pandora, come on, y'all. Come on. Some things aren't coincidences, and they're not going to have a bay break just like that for no reason. So if it happens, I'm just wondering, is like ADK on Hasbro's side going to be ballsy enough to do it? That's what I'm wondering. But 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Here we go, bro. All I need is one good strike and you're done. Wait, where is it? It's shooting around. Using the Jaggy attachment. Because it uses it to attack. Oh, I'm not fleeing from you. I'm chasing you down. He's going at you with full power. World launch. Anti-attack, dude. And he's using it to send him out. Wow. Damn. This man just said, he literally just poofed him away like a dandelion. He said, bye-bye. Man, battle me one more time. That wasn't fair. And he's gone. If you weren't so self-centered, you'd notice that he's long gone. Try to win the marathon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so with the battles, it's 50 points. But with the marathon, a lot of bladers are quitting. Kit, Bell, Ranzo, and Quadra are showing up. But there's only 2, right? No, you gotta work. Oh, you gotta work together. Ooh, okay. It's using elements of teamwork even with it. Even being competitive, you gotta work together. Because if you don't, get your rhythm. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's clever. Oh, you could split it? You could choose to split it. It's more power if you work together. Not ours, mine, no hard feelings. Ooh, Kit. Kit going with the selfish approach, but they're going to have more power. But why? I'll get you for this, hear me? Ranzo's left. Now you know what a survivor finish feels like. Oh my god. As he's going over and he's jumping on their cart. Go faster with 3. Priest. Oh, that's clever. More weight. Okay. Okay. They're making Ranzo really hang up there. They're not just putting him with them. Like, they're really showing him, man. Damn, okay. Uh-oh. But Kit got it. Kit got it. Damn. So what? Kit versus Iger? Damn. I never doubted them for a second. Hannah says that was a close one. We almost had it too. This is all your fault. Huh? That's right. We were doing just fine till you decided to barge in. The only reason we only finished in time because was working together as 3. And they're arguing, and Iger and Vault are just looking. They're just looking, smiling. After 2 days of testing your skills, time to announce the Champions Challenge results. You should all be proud, but only 3 will be moving on. The Bladers I named next with the highest point earners from all of the various events. They will now enter a final tournament where the winning Blader challenges Iger. Ooh! Okay! Kit got first. Second place is Belazor. Third place is Quadra. So Kit, Bell, and Quadra made it. Who was in? I couldn't hear who was in second place. You couldn't. That's too bad. So who was it already? Bell's gone. Second place was Bell. Speak up! I can't hear you. Yeah, look, you're still not disqualified. Oh my god. If you didn't freaking holy crap. Oh, I need a deep breath. Dude, so much just happened. Freaking Wacky are going off on Bell. You look, you're not it. You look, you're not disqualified still. And then you got freaking Ranzo sitting there looking at Kit like, I would have been in the final if you didn't leave me hanging. And then Kit's just like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Let's just leave it in the past. You left me in the past. And then Bell's trying to challenge Iger right now, I think. And then Vault's like, you got a whole tournament. You got to face them first. That'll be simple. The Dark Prince doesn't lose. All right. Next up is the tournament phase. Want to see all 3 of you practicing hard before then. Vault's getting a call. Oh! It's what? What? Yeah, they're doing it! They're doing it! Come on, man! Come on! We got Shu! Bro! Let's go! Come on! Oh man, it's a call from Shu. Wait a minute, what's that say? Whatever symbol was by Shu is the same one that we've seen around Quadra or Pre when she unleashes the power of Pandora. First things first with that one. Second, this man Shu. Well, answered and he smiled. Bold surprises in the show. Okay. I won't look at the preview. I won't look at the preview because I'm gonna go in the next one blind completely. This was a great episode. You already know. I loved all the funny moments. I love even the moment of redemption for Bell, even though it's he learned his lesson, but he didn't because the Dark Prince, how they had to use teamwork even at the end, choosing to use teamwork or focus on themselves, But yeah, that's sick. That's really sick, man. When both surprised and let's see here, Burst Sprig and TT style is much better. We know all the bays with the gimmicks and stuff under TT, of course, they're much better. Just being real with that. I'm just looking at it from the perspective, when you get away from the perspective of oh hey, it's a Hasbro Beyblade, with this gimmick or such. The way they're building up all these characters is honestly amazing and it's great. I will say that. But Hasbro did do Sprig and Dirty. I'm not even gonna lie. Bullet Surprising. Yeah, you already know. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into it, dude. Oh crap. No, I did not mean to push that. No. I didn't mean to push forward. Go back. Go. No, not that far back. Listen, sir. I need you to work for me and not do that. All right. There we go. Blazing Battles Aether Stadium. All right. So the 5 big time things. If you talk about elements. So there's earth, there's wind, there's water, there's fire. But then also the 5th one being aether. AKA power from the power of light, from the heavens and such. A lot of different themes and concepts with this, even seeing it with Tears of the Kingdom big time. But what if Pax does the research on this stadium or this power of ether? He focuses on the 4 elements, but then the power of ether is how he creates pandemonium with the power of ether, or he gets the power of all 4, and then maybe the power of ether ends up helping out Pre or Quadra or whoever's facing off against him. The combination of all of them making it where you can obtain the power of ether or some way like that, But let's see. You'll never guess where I am. Do you remember the Grand Masquerade Bay tournament? Hello, Shu. Thanks for making the time. I always appreciate your willingness to assist the league when you can. He had his season 6 gear on too. All right, hang on. I'm gonna get all this dialogue. Okay. Sure. We called you here so we can get your unique perspective as one of the world's top bladers. Happy to help. You recorded a tremendous amount of energy originating from this location during the Grand Masquerade Bay tournament. We'd like to see if you can replicate it. Everything's all set on our end. All right, Shu, you're now cleared to launch whenever you're ready. It's got all 4. And he has Astral! He's starting with Astral Surprising! And he's got his classic launch. Let it rip. Dude, just freaking launch! And he got all of the elements to show up by launching himself. Yo, the freaking design for his eyes! Holy shit, dude, what? What the ancient writings describe. There's elemental power here. This man's Shu. Are you free right now? There's something I'd like to show you. Hey, yo! What? Blazing Battles, Ether Stadium. Okay. So. Yeah, whoa. Is that so? And Shu is? He's Vault's best friend. And his rival, too. Hey, wait, tell him I said hi. I want to talk to him. You know what? Forget I even asked. Huh? Were you saying something? Vault obliviousness. Shu didn't mention something about the league asking him for help recently. Well, there's no time to waste. I gotta head back to England. Yep, I'm gonna meet Shu back at the ruins where you guys had the big Grand Masquerade tournament. Oh, you mean that tournament I won? I know it well. Those ruins again. Quadra Pre about those ruins is like, eh. And Pax is right up there. Looking right at her. If we leave now, what's going to happen to the Champion Challenge tournament? Can you put it on pause till I get back? On pause? Why? It's not like you're one of the competitors. Oh, come on, guys, please. I'll be really quick. I don't want to miss the battles. Well, when you put it that way, what do you think, Wakia? Very well. As per Vault's request, we'll resume the battles in 3 days' time. All right? Any complaints? But there's going to be a lot that's going to happen in those 3 days. I got a bad feeling things are going to be I got a bad feeling things are going to be different when they come back. I'm getting those vibes. I have a feeling we're starting to get into the dark. Something dark's going to happen. What exactly it is? You got a powerful blader like Shu coming in. Like, not with Shu himself, but I mean, like, with all this power. I don't know. And Pre looks up at Pax. The second that Vault walked away, Pax walked away. So he's sitting there listening. Wait, Pax. You're leaving for England too, yeah? Yes. I must say I'm quite interested to see what all the fuss is about. But that has nothing to do with us or our plans. I'll be the judge of that, understand me? You just prepare for your battle against Belle. You're treating her like dog crap, dude. I want to freaking launch a Beyblade at you. This is what look at what Quadra Pre's going through, y'all. How can you not say this is not a protagonist build-up? She's being strung along by her brother, and she's such a powerful, strong blader, but has not reached that full potential yet. You see this build-up with all the protagonists big time, man. They just have different ways of doing it, and hers is so unique. And it's like, you gotta see that. Like, you're not gonna just put this much focus and have this much empathy or sympathy for a character. They're not gonna build them up that way unless they really want you to focus. Really focus on them. And the spotlight, every single episode, no matter what's going on, you see Quadra Pre in it. This season's about building up the dream scenarios with Belle, because a lot of these didn't happen during season 6, and he's still a well-known protagonist and everything. But I see him at being the level of legend, you know, improving his power even more so too. And it's like 2 protagonists getting stronger at the same time. Like, all of them are, but you see the big time evolution. Like, I mean, from all their bays, you know, you could see it because, like, iGrav and Zeal, like, they're making all these new bays and such with it, building them up as legends. So it's fitting for the season. But, like, 2 characters especially, still being legend, like, Belle being at that legend level. He established that, honestly, last season with how the battles went during that whole tournament and everything. Like, he's up there with the legends. He's powerful. He's a strong blader. and showing the dream scenarios with him, but the big focus being on the new character that being Quadra or Pre and her development. Like the overshadowing story is the stuff with her and Pax. Like as much as all these, it's awesome seeing all these legends and protagonists and everything coming together, which is big, you know, and having these dream scenarios. But the big time story is Pre or Quadra and Pax with this. You're seeing that development big time with this more and more and more. And we've seen like Pax's motives a bit now going into it. And he's going directly to England to go to these ruins to see what's going on. Because a big time powerful blader like Shu, why wouldn't you want to go and see that? You know, he's going to probably see this power from Shu and get the inspiration to make Flame Pandora after seeing how he can even get the power of the red. So he's going to make Quadra or Pre Pandora, like Flame Pandora, that's meant to be a balance type to counter Spriggan or Spryzen to be at that level, you know? Once she perfects like the base as much as possible and he gets the power that he needs, that's where his true motives are going to come out. And it sucks because she's the test dummy for him. And she's such an awesome freaking character. But it's like, bruh. It's weird that the person who developed the Burst anime is now the single writer in story development and comparison composition for this season, which I'm glad about because it shows like the image that he had for it. But yeah, excuse me. But like it shows the image like as much of because good storytelling has to know and have a good bow at the end of it, knowing it's over. We all know that Burst is like it's in its sunset. This is literally the sunset fully, and it's up to him to make like the bow on this because TT season 6 for Dynamite Battle didn't feel like a true bow. Season 7 felt more of a with the bays in real life, of course, but even then, still having potential for other bays in the story and such. So that's why I made season 8 for BU Plus. It's about playing around with your imagination. But on Hasbro's side, with the actual creator and such going in, like he has an opportunity to put a bow on it and not leave it on a crazy cliffhanger because it drives me nuts when series end with cliffhangers like that. I'm like, I'm gonna take the reins and pay homage to a lot of characters we didn't see and stuff like that, while also making my own series and stuff. That's literally what inspires my skits. Like the show inspires it, you guys inspire it, legends out there, other bladers, so many things inspire it. Even with like world events or how things are going or such, even with like my own life, a lot of things inspire it. My skits are literally like my diary. So you know, like it's just really, really awesome to see him putting the bow on the knot with this and giving it like true roses to Burst. Like it's really awesome, man. I really, really love it. Hideki Sonata. Yeah. I love the part when Deadpool count bullets. Oh yeah, Deadpool is a sick freaking superhero for sure. Developed the anime based off the manga for this season. He's now a single writer and no longer using Hiro Morita, who decided the story. Not only Sonata now. Yeah, and he's putting a good he's getting he's putting a good bow on the end of it. But yeah, so let's get into this. I'm gonna go straight through now. We've already seen Twister Pandora unleash the highest level of wind elemental power we can measure. There is no reason that I should ever lose against Bellfire. I'll win, of course I will. So if you were to lose, the only logical explanation would be that you were the problem. What? You don't believe in me, do you, Pax? No, I don't. For now, at least. What? Try to convince me why I should. That made me so upset my stomach literally just growled. When somebody goes in, and I'm getting really deep with this for real, because I resonate with it. When somebody goes in, and they say they don't believe in you, or they constantly critique, or they constantly bring you down, or they constantly just talk down with what you do, it's like adding pressure, right? Everybody's a lump of coal. It's like adding extra pressure. When that happens to you, you can do two things. One of two things. Either you can take that pressure and let it consume you, let it bring you down and crumple you down in the dust, right? Or you can take that pressure, you channel it, you channel those emotions, you channel those thoughts, You grow, you get wiser, you learn, you get stronger, and you use that power to turn you into the diamond that you're always meant to be. Even over time, you guys have been here, and I never take your support for granted or anything. And I'm saying this because I resonate with this. Like, there's so many people and so many things like that I had to overcome and such to even be able to make content and such for you guys. And it's like when you have that kick in the ass that makes it like you want to doubt me, like it unlocks some of your true potential when you truly learn how to focus it, all the emotions, like the happiness, the joy, the prosperity, but also the lowest moments, the anger, the downfall, all of that. When you learn how to channel all those emotions, use them to get stronger, get better at your craft, get better at what you do, and show off your true potential, that's how you truly grow. And it sucks, and it's a horrible way of having to go about things because sometimes people will sit there and they'll doubt you, but you can use that and channel it and become better. And then those same people will look back at you and be like, what? I never saw this in you. I can't believe you did this. Because you didn't. I always saw it, and the ones that truly support and truly believe saw it and they knew. It's like how y'all even gave me the support to where I've been doing this for 11 years. You all gave me that support. You all gave me that love. Anytime where things got really tough, you always showed up. You always came in. You always said Kimbo is going to put out some dope ass content. Even if you had to wait for me to just recover and such, because I was putting out so much, because also working and doing a bunch of things, you always supported. You always believed in me, and it made it where I even had the strength to be here making vids for all y'all right now and having an army of like 122,000 people, man. Honored as hell. It's a blessing. I'm so thankful for all of y'all. But never let anybody tear you down like that. Try to tear you down or say that they can't see your potential. Sometimes you got to believe in you when others don't. And it ain't easy. There's a lot of late nights, there's a lot of crying, there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of struggle. But you fight through all of that and you just continue to grow and just do what you love doing. And so what that man just said right there even made it where I genuinely got a little pissed off. I genuinely got a little mad. Because it's like now I'm completely rooting for her, no matter what she does. You know, I'm hoping she doesn't take the path of evil or such. Because if she does, it's a given. It's not her. It's Pax. He's doing something to her. Because he said himself he doesn't believe in her. So if she ends up getting brainwashed or something, if it goes down this path of like she gets taken over when the mask is on, some red eye type vibes, which would make perfect sense if she was coming in, it'll show it's not her. It's him controlling her. But that's just like, just wow. That he went and just fully said that. And this man, it was a given he was going down the path of evil. And it's a given. This right here, boom. This is it. I think pre-beat Pax, Bell, and Vault same time. You think she'll beat them all the same? Nah, I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I'm concerned about Pax. Man's the antagonist for sure. And he fully just established it because this man just literally cut the head off. Like, basically just, like, the closest thing that he could do to emotionally just wham, hitting her in the heart. When she's been going and using all these bays and such and doing her absolute best, like, all right, we gotta get into it. She's looking ahead, mad, obviously pissed. All right, now we're back at the ruins. But she's gonna be thinking about that. I think they're gonna be able to tell that things are off with her. Shoo, how long has it been? Welcome, Vault. It's been a minute. And he's walking and talking, and then he just, Vault tripped and almost fell. Hey, this is it, right? Yup, that's right. Wait! The Ether Stadium. That's an Easter egg. That stadium is an Easter egg. The way it's designed literally has like the full dome stadium of a burst stadium, except the top parts are two rails that go down that shoot to the center. This stadium right here is Hasbro paying homage to Beyblade and paying homage to Beyblade X because it's now officially out in Japan. And if you're wondering if I got the bays, I did. There's just back stock with it. Well, there's not enough like Not enough distribution for it yet because the demand's so high because it's a new series. So a lot of places haven't gotten it yet. Hence why you haven't seen like a few people getting their bays or anything yet. I haven't gotten mine yet. When I do, you already know I'll be doing some Beyblade X battles, and you also know you don't have nothing to worry about when it comes to burst content or anything too, because I got so much to do. That's for sure. But yeah, man, they're definitely paying homage with that, dude. Like the two rails that shoot right in, it's the same like rail design on the outside as like that as the Beyblade X Stadium. That's sick. I get why you wanted me out here. We're happy you can make it here, Paul. I work inside the league's analysis lab. My name's Michael. I'm Betty. The two of us work with Shu to create everything you see in front of you. This is specifically designed so you could see the power of the elements that each bay holds. The elements? Think back to Quadra battling here. Remember? Yeah. The battle with Bell, the start of the season. A large mass of energy formed here during the Grand Masquerade tournament. That energy was elemental power. So that's elemental power. We've all felt its power before, although maybe only subconsciously. Vault, I'm sure you felt it too. You probably felt like the water, right? Let's go! Oh! So he had the power of ether, and okay. So was it specifically like water for Vault? Like based off the colors, or were it other ones? I get it now. And through our work on this subject, we made that power into something more tangible. Visual manifestations of the elements. What's that mean? It means when you blade here, you could see the elements. If I battle against you, I'll unleash more elemental power. That's why I called you here. They could see the power. Pax is listening! This man is going rogue. He's officially gone rogue. He ain't even talking to Quadra or Pri about what the hell he's doing. He's by himself. He's literally rogue. He's gonna make Flame Pandora and then like manipulate her with it. Aw, man. I feel like something bad's gonna happen with Quadra or Pri. Bruh. I hope she's not the one that has pandemonium. If he brainwashes her, like, bruh. Because he keeps holding his arm. So I'm wondering, is he still injured to where he can't blade? And if that's the case, he's literally just gonna use... He's gonna use Quadra or Pri for his evil motives. I hope not. I really hope not. Like, I'm hoping more on the side if it's actually him. But I hope it's not her. But, like, yeah, alright. Dude, there's so much with this, I have to, like, pause and go through. And because they're giving us a lot of information with this episode. It's like, holy. So, does that mean the legends probably can channel all four, right? Like, they could channel, like, water, earth, wind, fire, and then maybe the ether as well. And then the ether was mainly shown with like GT with like the gold turbo or such, you know what I mean? Or like the gold flux, like hyper flux, you know? So like maybe like a true legend, like how Iger is, like how it is for Shu, because Shu had them all go off. Like figuring out a way to truly combine them. Ether is just the name of the stadium, not an element. Well, I mean, there's still ether, which is light. Like, aether is light. It's like another element, if you will. It's like the light element. Like, not so much an element, but just the power of light. I put that a big diagram for it. So it's meant, like, it mainly deals with, like, the sacred, like, the ancient, the sacred, like, godly light, like, that type of thing, you know. But just... Pri would shake those negative thoughts out her head and stand up for herself. I like if that happens, I want her to, but it's also like, look what happened to Shu when he was red-eyed. Like he could do some kind of crazy thing that's like a Requiem project and put her through it, and it makes her go nuts and be the blader for Pandemonium. I don't know, like whether he puts himself through it and makes that Bay, or what? Because he's always had this fascination of being the one to take them out, and he's like, I can't rely on you. So he's literally using her for data, and then he's gonna take that data that he needs, and there's gonna be real pandemonium. All right, well, it's the anime version of the light ignite, probably just referring to how the bays glow. Yeah, but if Pax possessed Pri, I swear, and Pandora would feel shameful. It wouldn't be her fault or Pandora's fault, though. Like, it would be Pax manipulating, like how freaking Ashton or Theodore manipulated Shu when he had Spriggan, or when he had, like, Surprise and Requiem, you know. All right, let's see. I gotta get into the rest of this. So we're back at, Double Wing Cyclone Landing. I think that's what he said. Divine Wrecker! Ooh, got the KO. Oh, that's not enough. Hey, who are you calling not enough, amigo? I need more power to burst you in one hit. Octavore isn't some puny thing that you could burst that easily. Anyway, it's my turn to get in there. I don't want to battle you, Pri. And why not? I'd rather wait to battle you during the Champions Tournament. Sounds like the Dark Prince is afraid to be defeated. The Dark Prince isn't afraid of anything. Huh. All right, Ranzo. I'll take you on instead. Sounds good to me. Well, it doesn't to me. The Dark Prince has already claimed Ranzo as his next victim. Wasn't he just your victim? It's my turn now. This practice area belongs to the Dark Prince. Since when? Since I just said so. Oh boy, here we go. You're so selfish. You're the selfish one. What'd you call me? Ugh. And she's mad. And they're headbutting so much. They're making faces at each other. They're so similar. And this is why they butt heads so much and they get along. How can they tell who wins? I think with this, we all lose. Fine, do what you want. I'm so out of here. If you need me, I'll be at the training center. No selfish bladers allowed. The Dark Prince always gets his way, so Quadra pre-left. Why does everything have to turn into an argument with those two? It shows they may be more similar than they like to admit. Exactly, Gigi. But also, she's pissed at Pax, too. Iger, let's battle. What do you say? But, isn't that the whole reason we're having this tournament? A practice battle. Everyone knows that doesn't count. Come on. I guess that should be fine. All right, spoken like a real champ. Unlike a certain prince I know. Unlike a certain who? I'm so lost. What's going on? Iger! If you're going to go up against Pri, then I challenge you too. Sure, go for it. I'll take anyone on. Oh yeah, Kid stepping up. Once we get out there, I'll blow both of you away. And then Pax just showed up at the frickin' research facility. I see you finally noticed. You discovered elemental power. Wait, Pax? You know this guy? Yeah. I'm sorry, but this area is off limits to the public. We can't have you disrupt the important research we're doing here. You're researching on elemental powers? The name's Pax Forsyth, and I've been studying this far longer than you. This must be it. So at this stadium, you're able to see elemental power. Pax is Pri's older brother. He made Pandora. Wait, he made it? It's nice to meet you, Shukur and I. You may not know me, but I know all about you. I particularly admired your dedication during your battling. Your red-eye days! Holy shit, he's going down the same path. Dude, he admired his red-eye days. I had a feeling. I had a freaking feel like he was watching it. What? Wait. Shut your ass. What? Shut your ass up. One more time. I got chills. You may not know me, but I know all about you. I particularly admired your dedication during your red-eye days. And he looked up and, oh, Nobody can defeat me. They're actually doing it! They're taking Snake Pit vibes with this! Oh my god, I'm so excited! My dream scenario would be like going back into the Snake Pit. I don't think we're going full-fledged there, but we still got remnants of that, man. We still got remnants of that. Y'all, did I not make the freaking thing? Like, y'all were here over a year ago when it was season 7, and I'm like, hey, there's a season 7. If there's a season 7 anime, I can imagine it going down like this with this melting pot feel. He's literally giving us that with Quadstrike. Dude, I really hoped that we get like influence of the previous seasons, like Ghost of it coming back around. If he makes a reference to Theodore Glass or Ashton, like this man gets that influence from him. If he looks up to Ashton or Theodore as a freaking role model for his plan with what he does, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. He's already talked about Red Eye. Dude, I'm already up there. This season's already, yeah. People can say what they want to about the Bays. Like, storytelling-wise, this season's up there. It's one of my favorites. I'm not even going to lie. I always wanted this melting pot feel where they referenced other seasons, and they're referencing his Red Eye days. And Pax was literally inspired by it. Oh my god. Okay. Let me see what he says. All right. Nobody can defeat me. I will crush all of them. When he had Legend Surprising. Back then you wore a mask to bring out your full potential, to reach the pinnacle of your capabilities. That was simply marvelous. I'd say your elemental power then was at its maximum level. That's just not true. But it is. Why hide it? Ooh. What are you... You've really been aware of elemental power for as long as you say you have? Take a look at this mural. Study the patterns here. What do you see? Lightning. Water. Wind. And fire. This is how the ancient text symbolized elemental power. Knowing this, I combined all these elements in order to make Pandora. You did what? That's incredible! If you're willing, you'd be willing to be great helping our research. Doesn't look to me like you need help. You managed to create such a wonderful stadium already. In fact, Vault Aoi and Shu Koronai, would you mind showing me your elemental powers? It will be immensely helpful in my research. He's gonna battle again! He's got fire in his eyes, bro! He's gonna use it for Panda. Oh my god. They don't like the vibes. They don't like the vibes. Nah, they know this could be for evil. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What the hell's about to happen? What is about to happen? Bruh, I'm blown away. This season was already up there for me, and the fact that they're actually tying this together, bruh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm so excited. How deep is this gonna get, man? He's got influence from Red Eye, so this is literally a ghost coming back from the past. This the Ashton Theodore ghost. It's not him exactly, but it's somebody that inspired and looked up to that same train of thought when it came to power. So we probably researched Ashton or Theodore Glass himself. Pax probably did. Holy crap. Vault and Shu are facing off? Let's do it, Shu. Yeah, you're Bay. This is Bolt Surprising. You evolved it. Yup, there it is, Bolt Surprising. I wanted to have a special first battle. And who better the battle than you, Vault? Oh my god. But they're giving him everything he needs. Bell Ranzo, this is big, huge. Check this out. It'll knock your socks off. Show us already. Vault and Shoe. Whoa! Okay, players and Bay fans! Got a big surprise for you. It's true! The match between the Legend of Legends Vault Away and Shu Kornai is about to begin. I've never seen that stadium before. Oh, man. Yeah, it hones the power of all the elements, but it's also an homage. The way it's shaped with the rails on the side, that's an homage to Beyblade X. That's a clever Easter egg. I love little details like that and such. They're so cool. Ether Stadium, huh? Well, would you look at that? Yeah, man. You can see all the different elements with it, too. According to some of my... When you battle here, you'll be able to see something called elemental power. Elemental power? What's that? You could see it? Welt and Shu are facing off just like they did back in... Yup. It makes me emotional. Somebody get me a hanky. You ready, Shu? Let's do this thing. Ready, Vault. Bring it on. I feel like they're going to do this battle is going to be intense, but they're not. There's no way they're going to show full power. Like, they both picked up on it. I feel like this is a case of, like, them thinking ahead. They're like, Pax is right here. He's watching this. He mentioned Red Eye. Like, it's one of those subconscious things where probably both of them are sitting there like, let's make this an intense battle, but they're not going to show the full limits of their power, their elemental power. This is so cool. You and I should start doing more epic poses like that, amigo. Why am I not there? The Dark Prince should be battling as well. By the way, what was that element thing he mentioned? You just need to watch and see. That's him. Shu Kurenai. Way back, there was a blader named Red Eye. This blader was known for wearing a mask. One that unleashes full strength. Which is why you should too. Oh, Pre. The thing she doesn't know, though, is that Red Eye's mask and such was built off of anger and hatred. Like, that's... Dude. But she's using it, obviously, for light. Like the theme song says, when darkness turns to light. Like, this the whole theme for it. Like, for real. Like, channeling that darkness and that conflict between Pre and Quadra. It just became that much deeper. Is she going to get taken over when she has the mask on, when she's Quadra? I'm wondering, man. Like, did he build something into this mask that when it gets full power, it takes a hold of her? I'm nervous for Quadra. Like, I'm nervous regardless of how Pandemonium's going to come, because we know it's going to be coming. Just being real. We know it's going to be coming. It was in the set. You know, it was in the Lighting Night set. Obviously, somebody said to mirror this. You know, to basically show off, like, the glow, the elemental powers and stuff, the Light Ignite. And it does. It's really cool. And probably when, like, the bays are full power in there, they'll start glowing like that. Like, in the actual animation. You know what I mean? When that power's showing off big time. But, bro, like, I'm just wondering, is it going to be Pax that owns it, and he's going to be the one that does it himself, maybe wearing a mask, or he takes the mask? Or is he gonna trick her into going through like a Requiem project type thing? Call it the Pandemonium Project. Ruin Pandemonium? Taking the power from the ruins that we're seeing the battles with right now. In order to freaking build up and make Pandemonium, a bay that has the power of all the elements. The Pandoras have been literally separated into like lightning, wind, earth, fire, you know? Like, I don't have a good feeling about this battle, because like I'm hype about it, but at the same time, literally this is literally the future antagonist. The antagonist is freaking getting full-fledged info from two of the legends that he watched battle back then, and he's seeing the difference of their powers even from back then, because he watched the battle in the second season, the final between them, and seeing their power now. He's seen the whole depth of their growth. And that's the crazy thing, man. He's been watching from the shadows. Like, literally watching from the shadows this whole entire time and finally revealing with this. Holy hell. Literally the theme, the big time theme that I wanted to see for, like, some evil with, like, season 7, if you will, if they would have had it for the show. It might not be as insane of a level as I was hoping for, but, like, this, still, the similar plot, this has that plot. And I've got goosebumps sitting here. That's why it's taking me so long to sit and process this, because it's like, it's happening. And I'm getting so damn nervous for how this pans out. Are we going to see a Bay break, man? I don't know. Not with this, I don't think, but it's you, Red Eye. What's that? This is the tool I use to measure elemental power. Oh, so sophisticated technology in that small band. You really are quite the genius, aren't you? Yes. He's so full of himself. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1. I'm nervous as hell, but let's go. Let it rip! Ultimate Valtryek. Whoa, it's glowing. The blue and the red. Dude. It's like the glow even with season 5, or like when they battled the first time. Oh, man. That was me, their elemental power. Even when I've never seen anything like it before. Look how they're glowing. Whoa, unreal. I'm picking up one elemental power out there. So does the Ether Stadium get your approval? Yes. It's quite well done. But only Spriggan has the elemental power. They're trying to mirror each other's movements. Go! Damn, dude, it's so intense. Now, Belcher, yo, the animation! What? Push him back, go surprise him! Yo, the animation! Holy hell! Yo, the shock that he got. Oh no. He's like, oh. His eyes. But how? Your elemental powers are this low, and yet they're so high at the same time. Because that's a true bond right there. And that's one thing. That's what's going to make the difference with this. That right there. When Pax looked, he was like, your elemental powers are so low. And yet, they're still so insane. It's because of the bond that they have. This is not only rivals facing off, it's best friends. Two bladers that sharpen each other's iron. Iron sharpens iron, and they're enjoying the battle. That's the difference. That's what I think is going to make this completely switch at the end. Because those true bonds and everything that all the bladers have and such are going to overcome whatever evil BS that Pax is going to create with Pandemonium. It's going to be insane. It's going to be wild. But those vibes are what's going to be what truly overcomes it. And I won't be surprised if it is Pax that is the one that becomes evil and like the new Red Eye, if you will. Pre or Quadra being able to finally channel her spirits as Pre and as Quadra, even if it's like, what if Pax takes the mask, Quadra's mask, and uses it for himself with Pandemonium? Then it'll be like Pre, oh, she might have a lot of self-doubt, like, I don't have the mask anymore, my Quadra persona. But like, she's always got that Quadra persona in her. It's not just the mask that makes the blader stronger. Look at how strong Vault's become, like Iger, like all these bladers. They didn't need like a mask to artificially put up their power or such to amplify it. They just believe in their spirits and their wills and their bonds, you know? When you have a true fun battle and such, it unleashes something that nothing else ever could. Like if you're sitting there and truly enjoying the battle, you have a lot more fun and have probably a better performance than if you're sitting there just trying to win. That might be just my take on it, but like that's how I see it with battling. It's always, of course, having rivals and such. Like this is a competitive game, but at the same time, like having fun with the battle. That's the big time thing. Like, yeah, losing can stink, but it's about like gritting your teeth, getting back up and such, because nobody wins forever. And that's going to be the difference. That's what's going to be what overcomes whatever freaking PAX tries to do. Like, I'm hoping that it is a storybook ending and it's like Quadra Pre takes out PAX. That's my hope for it. I'm really hoping that she doesn't become the big bad. But yeah, and if she does become the big bad, it's his fault. He's literally gonna brainwash her with the mask. Here we go, man. But getting into it, Valtryek! Ah! Spryzen! Dude, come on. Imagine Louis comes back. I doubt it. Honestly, because, like, we seem guilty. The power of Spryzen. It changed colors? Ugh. Yes, that's it. Unleash even more. He's going to do it. He's coming back. Pax is going to be the evil. He's going to be the... That just symbolized... He had an aura going throughout him. Literally, this battle right here is making it where... Oh, no. I don't feel like they're showing their full power, but, like, it's still... It's orange and black. Like how Pandemonium is. I called it from the beginning, y'all. Like, he's the antagonist. And I think that just showed he's going to be the one that uses it. Either he's putting his will into Pre or Quadra, or he's going to be the one that uses it. And I think he's going to be the one that uses it. Because he thinks, I don't think his arm's injured. He just feels like phantom pains from it. It'll be ironic if at the end of this, if, like, say it comes down to Pax and Quadra or Pre, like Quadra / Pre taking on Pax, like, it'll be crazy if it ends how it did for Vault in Red Eye. Where, like, his arm break, or like how it ends for Vault versus Free, even. It ends with Quadra or Pre getting the win, but then Pax's arm, maybe it breaks again. That'll be crazy storytelling. Like, it's like you had your chance and with that, it caused you to break your arm once again. Never to blade again. I got chills, man. Wherever this is going to end, it's not going to be pretty. Which is why this is so freaking crazy. All right. It'll be a drifting race, so they're going on the drift point. This might be the end. This is the evolution of Spryzen. Oh, yo, the power! It broke the machine. It's breaking the panels. Pax is smiling, and everybody else is like, whoa. The light. The Ether Stadium made it completely white light. That's how it works. When you have all the different colors of light come together, it's white light. So it shows all the different elements coming together. The white light, that's the ether. When they overlap and such, and they all come together, that's the ether. Damn. What is going on over there? It's going to be a draw. Quadra pre-smiling too. That's so sweet. I want to do that too. They literally broke the tech. And they both stopped. They both went out. Did you feel that, Shu? We sure nailed it, didn't we? Yeah. But did they really? This is bad, real bad. All of our meters got fried in the battle. On the bright side, the Tadium test was a great success. But you heard them say that. All of their data got fried. You know whose data didn't? Pax's data didn't. He still got the freaking armband on, and yeah, it went out for a little bit, but he saw the readings go off the scales. So he's gonna make Flame Pandora. Quadra Pri is gonna use Flame Pandora. When it gets to its peak power, he's gonna pick up on it and read it. Because he just did so with that aura. His aura coming from him completely responded and resonated when Vault and Shoe's auras were going off out there. So when he experiences this aura with flame, it's like each of these auras, he's been taking the data from it, and it's made his own aura stronger. Because he knows how the elemental power works. He's been paying attention from the beginning, seeing all these readings, researching this for years upon years upon years. And we're about to see the cork get shot off of the bottle. It's going to happen with Flame. So I imagine the next episode, we see the debut of Flame Pandora after that, because Pax is now inspired from that. He's going to make Flame. He's going to use Quadra Pri for her power and such, and get the full readings of Flame, probably having her face off against Vault, face off against Shu, face off against Iger. Like, she's going to go into the final battles, because remember, it's 3 days. The tournament's still going. She's going to go into that tournament with Flame. I had a feeling things weren't going to be the same when we went back there. And this episode alone completely turned everything on its damn tail. I got goosebumps, bro. Like, I'm actually like, holy hell. This is insane. All right, I'm waiting for it to just load. Hit this glitch for a second. It like froze. Come on. I'm at the tail end, man. Love me. All right, let's see. There we go. Stadium test was a great success. Elemental power those two released was better than we ever expected. That was close. But Spryzen won with a ring out finish. He saw the exact details, man. Well, I might have lost the battle, but I unleashed more elemental power than you did. I clearly had way more. You've got to be kidding. It was Valtryek. No, it was Spryzen. Friendly rivalry. They still got that rivalry in them. You're both at a mediocre level. The music. The only one that could reach the highest level possible is my Bay Pandora. Holy shit. His Bay. You meant to say our Bay, didn't you, Pax? It's ours. He was using her. Iger picked up on it. I knew it! He was using her the whole freaking time, man. Like, come on! He's gonna just manipulate her with Flame. I don't think he's using Flame Pandora. Like he's gonna probably come up with some false sorry or something like that after this and manipulate her to use freaking Flame. And he's gonna use that data and then truly make pandemonium. He's gonna be like, yeah, Pandora isn't my Bay. My Bay is pandemonium. They established him as a good antagonist because he actually has me here wanting to like freaking like just see somebody whoop him and humble him. But it's a given he doesn't have. He said his Pandora, but he's been using her. Like, she literally used, he probably feels used as fuck right now. He literally used her for the pay. I want to see this man get whooped. It's going to be the most sad. You're going to see me jump off and run around wherever the hell it is that I am whenever the final battle happens and I see this man get whooped. That's how you know it's a good season, though, because you absolutely just want to whoop. Like, you want to hate this man. Like, this is Arthur level, like, no. Like, this isn't even being a badass. Like, Fi was a badass and broke bays and stuff. Like, yeah, he was the Lord of Destruction or God of Destruction, and he made us mad. He did that in a badass way. Even Shu or Red Eye, same thing. But still, like, motives with it, Like, Arthur was one that literally tried to bring, like, the blading world down to its knees. And even the same thing with Lane. Like, Lane was a badass. Arthur was more of that evil that you wanted to see get whooped. Because he was just so cold and heartless. It's like how we like Shu or Red Eye, but like Ashton or Theodore, we wanted to see that man get whooped. Because he's doing the same, like he's doing this level of stuff that Pax is doing. You know the difference? There's a difference between being like a badass antagonist and being a full-fledged, evil, sadistic antagonist. Pax is on that sadistic side, and it's a given. He just confirmed that he used her completely to get the full data of Pandora. I didn't think it was going to happen this soon where he said that, but he just said it. But it's a given, like, how we still got Flame coming in. Like, with how this show's going, like, I'm going to be doing the battles with Flame, and I'm going to be like, damn it. I'm going to be sitting there like, I don't even, like, I'm going to want to do them, I'm going to do them, but I'm not going to want to do them because, like, just how the freaking battles are. Like, I'm just like, bro, this man literally manipulated her, and that just drives me nuts. Like, I'm sitting here just, what the hell? What even? Like, whew. Okay, we're going to finish this because we have, like, 2 minutes left. But this has been insane. Like, you talk about an hour and a half long freaking episode reaction. I'm just so, honestly, y'all, I'm so mad and just so triggered because this man's literally using her for her power. It's a given. She needs to be the one that goes and beats him. It's her older brother, but she needs to be the one that takes him out. Because he's going to get pandemonium. He's going to use all the data, even that he saw from Vault and Shu. He's going to use that data in order to make pandemonium. And we're going to see our favorite legends start going down. We're not going to like it. People are going to be like, yo, if this was the TT version, they would whoop them. And it's the truth. But, like, this build-up, man. Like, if this doesn't establish her, what more do y'all need for it to be clear that, like, it's... that she's the protagonist with this. Like, this was, of course, about building up Belle, but Belle is already established as a protagonist and as a legend because of how well he did with Season 6. But with this season, it was about the new character, Quadra Pri, getting introduced with this. She's involved with every single episode. They have not left her out of a single episode. Even with the cutscenes with it, there's still something that goes along more with the narrative of her and Pax. Him being her older brother, her being the younger sister. Now it's getting to the point where you see the legends and everybody getting involved and not liking the aura of this dude. Everybody across the world just saw him say that Pandora was his bae. Even though Quadra or Pri has been sitting there battling with it the whole time. He hasn't been sitting there respecting that. He hasn't been sitting there looking up and seeing the fact that she's putting in that work for his research and shit because he's using her. And that shit is... that crap is ridiculous. And it's... like I said, when it's the final episode, and we see the final battle, and we see this man just get whooped, I'm not going to feel bad at all. Because of his whole entire demeanor and such. Like, nah, man. Let's see. Hideki Sanada, you did it. You created an antagonist that will regret moments later. Yeah, exactly. He himself is underestimating the power of Bladers. And acting like he's a supreme overlord and such already before he even has his bae Pandemonium. But he said himself that Pandora is his bae when it's really Quadra Pri's bae. You may have created it, but she's the one that uses it. And her bonds and her joy and everything that she's learned being around all those legends and such is what's going to make it where she's going to have that true power to go in and whoop him in that final battle. It's got to be her. It's got to be Quadra Pre. That's the one that takes him out, because even the conflict we've seen between siblings, and he's just gonna go absolutely out there. It's a given. He's gone out there, but the full stretch of the realm is when he creates his own bay, when he creates Pandemonium. But he's gonna create Flame Pandora first, probably manipulate her to using it, and take that data, and then use that after getting the data from the other Pandoras to make Pandemonium. I can't wait to see this man get whooped. Anyways, let's finish this. I'm 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes left, and I'm still sitting here, just triggered as hell by this man. But okay, it's our turn now. Hey, do you think maybe Fire and Roctivore have some kind of elemental power too? Yeah, obviously they must. Of course they do. I gotta get back into another. So, like how we saw, uh, not Divine, the Evo that comes in the set. I forgot the name of it. Like Destined Evo Bellfire. How it had the lights of all the different elements. It's gonna be one of those bays that can channel all of them, and that's gonna be the true potential of Bell. Even with that, I don't know if Bell's true potential will be enough to take out Pandemonium. Maybe if it's Bell and Quadra working together, it will make full sense, you know. But she's definitely a protagonist, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the, like, with this, I think it fully confirmed it. We got the first female protagonist in Burst history and also Beyblade history. And that's crazy. We love to see it. We love to see it. I've said she's a protagonist from the jump because how much they focus on her with every episode. You're not just gonna do that for like that. You only do that for like a protagonist where you're trying to see like their progression and how they're involved with everything. Belle's been right up in there too, but like Quadra Pre has been at ground zero. Just happens to be she's at Phantom's Gate too, but clearly Roctivore would be a cyclone. It would be a big one too. A cyclone. So the different Pandoras correspond to the elements. There is lightning, tidal, and twister Pandora. That must be lightning, water, and wind, right? Yeah, exactly right. Your brother must be a genius or something. She looks so heartbroken, man. She really got hurt when we were saying that shit. Pre, things not going so well with your brother? Iger is asking her. You're your own person. You should do things you want to do them. Go, Iger. Say it. Say it. Iger. And Pandora is your bae too. Exactly. That's why you're the world champion, my boy. You get it. We're back at Phantom's Gate. Okay, what element is Bellfire? The Dark Prince's elemental is, his element is simply a Dark Prince. Sounds like a wish more than an element. You take that back! Oh, man. All right, so we just got to look at the outro. And I'll give my last thoughts and everything. If you guys want to ask any questions or anything in the comments, feel free. Overall, yeah, it's a given Flame Pandora is going to be coming. And, like, I'm just nervous for how the rest of this is going to go. I feel like it's going to be him that has Pandemonium. And if so, it needs to be Pandora that beats him fully. Coming full circle. It's time, Kit Pre. The curtain rises on the playoff tournament. Listen up, Pre. You just can't do everything your brother tells you to do all the time. Next episode of Beyblade Burst Quadstrike. Darkness Unleashed. Winds of Change. It's going to be Pandora. Oh, no. Dude. Okay. We're going to see Bellfire. It's going to be Bellfire and Pandora facing off. Oh, no. I'm kind of nervous. This is one of those cases where things could come full circle. So, like how it began. How it began with Bellfire and Pandora. Pre won that battle, right? But her aura now is much different. Like, she's definitely just frustrated and trying to win more for the sake of winning. instead of having fun. And I think what Pax fully just said messed with her mind big time. She's not doing this for like fun. He like she talks to him in the next episode, and it's given he's sit there and do some crap to really just try to egg her into using like Pandora or like the readings and everything. But mm, bruh, it started with her getting the burst, right? Getting the burst on Belial or Bellfire. It come full circle, and it could be like this time Bell gets the win. Bell actually beats her, like gets the win over Pandora. I don't know if they'll have like the gallstones to do this under like the Hasbro side. What if Pandora breaks? Because she's using Twister, but Bell's seen how Twister's battled and such. And yeah, it is strong, and he's wanted this payback battle, but like he's not gonna like if it happens, he's obviously not gonna mean to do it. It'll be like a Ranzo type of situation. So remember when he had dynamite and he broke Glide just because of like the power and such with it? He's not gonna mean to do it, but it's gonna break. Maybe. Like if it does break, it'll make sense that that's how she goes into flame. But then if she goes in after having her bay broken and such, and that being the next one, man. Like I really don't want to see it, but like it'll be devastating because every protagonist has had their bay broken at some point. It's gonna be heartbreaking to see if Pandora gets broken, dude. You talk about will be at like the lowest point where it's like, oh my God, yeah, that'll be it. Right before all hell breaks loose, and then we see like freaking pandemonium get unleashed. But I feel like she even if it does break, maybe she'll get them all fixed up by not by PAX, but by like the WBBA, by actual bladers that give a damn about her, that care about her, and want to see her succeed and such, and love Pandora and the power that it has. I mean, Iger's the world champion, and he fully endorsed her, saying that she's her own person. He's not the one that controls those bays just because he made them. But damn, I hope it doesn't break. I have a really like I just have a pit in my gut about this next episode. Like I feel like it's gonna be hype, but I feel like things are gonna start taking the dark turn now after this episode. That was like the volcano erupting and the cork's about to start popping. But yeah, that was intense. So if you guys have any questions or anything y'all want to add, like feel free. I'll read your guys' questions and everything. I promise I haven't been ignoring. I've just been wanting to get my thoughts out and everything, focus on my thoughts, so I don't get it all mumbo jumbo and I end up forgetting things. But I'm hyped because we're gonna see the end of this tournament, but it's also the end of a tournament, and I'm nervous for how this tournament's gonna end. Something big is gonna go down. I feel like. Are we gonna see like an Arthur type entrance or something with it, or what are we gonna see? I doubt it because we haven't seen Flame Pandora yet. Like I feel like we have to see Flame Pandora before Pandemonium comes in, but it's gonna be wild. Pandora's still crying out her name and feeling frustrated without pre knowing. Like yeah, and it's not even her fault really. Like that's she's starting to see Pandora a little bit, but she hasn't even seen Pandora's full sprite. That's how you know she doesn't have the full resonance with Pandora, that true connection, because she's still blinded by Pax, by his hold over her. When she gets that like bond broken and truly gets that resonance and true bond with Pandora, that's when the actual figure for Pandora will appear in front of her and she'll battle. And probably when that happens, maybe it'll be the final battle where we actually see that for her fully, or battles up till then, you know. But Pandora character herself might feel ashamed even though it's not her fault and neither is Pri. Yeah. If they do a thing, like if it breaks and you hear Pandora yell out Pri, like how Achilles yelled Iger, I'm gonna lose it. Like I don't know, man, but it's wild, man. Cobra hits like a beast. The way it's shaped, like it can definitely hit. Like I like doing mods with it, like the modded Cobra that I made, Wrath Cobra. I think it's big time. Or are you hitting? Are you talking about like Poison Cobra? We're talking about Poison Cobra, like the Pro Series version. That one hits too because it has a big time defense, even stock wise. Couldn't believe my what ifs came true. Yeah, man. like in general, was hoping they do an end game where like they tie together as many knots as possible throughout the series, and even like loose knots. And this is the closest thing to like a loose knot. It might not be Theodore Glass himself coming back, but it's Pax being influenced by that power, and just seeing that resolution. It feels like a true knot on this series as much as possible, and that's why I absolutely love this season. Like I'm hooked with every episode. So like when the next one drops this Saturday, I'll definitely look at it. Y'all already know. Well, yeah, I'll probably do like one episode per reaction with this. Maybe I might do two. I don't know. It will probably be one now, like whenever the new one comes out. But yeah. Let's see here. Comment is Beyblade. Okay, let's see. They talked to Noel and Zenki that Beyblade is becoming an international sport for real life pro and famous players based on the anime, where anime becomes reality. Told you what happened. Will you join? Like, if it does fully go like that, I mean, I'd love to be a part of it. You know, be able to go to events and do battles with all y'all and just show out the X bays and such. I'd love to be able to go and travel like that again. Definitely want to make that a reality because it was just incredible. Even the times where I was able to go to like the Blader Bash, where I was able to go to like the Baytuber Brawl, where I was able to go to Beyblade West or the battle of the the Baytubers, the first one I went to, like the first tournament I ever went to out in LA. Like absolutely amazing experiences, man. I'd love to be a part of that for sure. Um, let's see. And Pandora's voice might sound like a combination of beautiful and confident at the same time. Possibly. Let's see here. Maybe Toko will have a new voice actor. I don't know if we're gonna see Toko come in. But yeah, please do 2 episodes per reaction. Well, if I do 2 episodes per reaction, that means you're gonna have to wait till not this Saturday, but next Saturday, for me to get all the thoughts out. I mean, I'll probably put in a poll because I'm caught up now. I'll put in a poll because we're getting on some of the last episodes, and I'll ask you guys like if you want me to do two reactions, 2 episodes per reaction and hold off. I'll put that as an option. Or if you want me to do like 1 episode per reaction, wait every Saturday going forward, that too. I'll put as an option. But yeah, episode 17 was good. Shu versus Vault was cool as well. It was awesome, man. If you get if you see Pre get possessed by Pax and Pandora's feeling emotional, how would you feel about that? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, sadly, because he's manipulating her, and it's freaking gross. And I hope it doesn't go down that route. It would make sense if it does go down that route of like she wears the mask and he like channels her through the mask or something. Maybe that's how it goes with Flame Pandora. Maybe she has a different way of using it than he does, and then he programs the mask to go with his will, being a callback to like how it was in the second season. But then she picks up on it and she's like, no. But then after that point, he has all the data he needs and he can just battle however he wants to, and then he'll be his own like Requiem Project Red Eye using Pandemonium. But if so, it's got to be her that takes him out. It's just crazy. This episode was so hype and kind of evil at the same time, like dark. Yeah, it was both for sure. Like the hype and just sad for real. I have been watching you for years and wanted to comment, but didn't get a chance. I still love you, man. Love you too, man. And thank you so much for watching after all the years. Like comments like that hit me in the heart big time, dude. Like that you've been around for years upon years upon years and you still enjoy coming in and watching the content. It means the absolute world. Thank you for being a goat. Thank all y'all for being a goat. All 18 of y'all that are up in here right now. How would you react if Pandora feels emotional when Pri gets possessed? Like I wouldn't be surprised. Same thing. Like I completely get it. Like it would make sense. It's like she'd be probably sad and crying out because like her blading partner is not truly having that resonance or bond with her because her love for her brother is what's clouding it, and that's why she hasn't fully seen Pandora's sprite yet. But yeah. What are your thoughts on the Bay Battle Pass? I think it's dope. I mean, I hope like is that the new like the new online app with like the Bay loggers and stuff? So it's looking like it's pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna make it like fully international or if it's just gonna be in Japan. If they like internationalize it, that would be really really dope. Like they go full global. Uh, yeah. But anyways, y'all, I guess that's gonna do it for it. I mean, almost a 2-hour reaction is longer than a standard one, but there's also a lot of stuff with these episodes. So, you know, what are your thoughts on the Pro Series ending based on Zenki's news? I'm not surprised. Sadly, wish that like they did more for the Pro Series, but it's a given. Like we're at the end of Beyblade Burst. Beyblade X is coming in. Well, it's here now, and like it's sad because there's definitely other bays that could have added with it. but like at least we're getting like a few releases with it, and you know, it is what it is. We just gotta accept it for like what it is in that case. But I'm still hyped for Beyblade Action. I'm hyped to see how this show is gonna end because at least writing wise, when it comes to the story and stuff, they're doing it total justice, big time. Um, let's see here. What's your reaction when my magma broke? My magma, I was so bummed out, dude. Like I wanted to ball like on the spot. I hate seeing whenever anything breaks, whether it's like a bay or a launcher or something like that. I immediately get emotional. I get sad. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I can repurpose it, and that's why like my hanging installation that I have in my studio means so much because it's like I channel even those emotions, like just that anger and everything. Like not so much anger, like mainly sadness. I don't like having like big time anger or anything like that. Like it's mainly just like the sadness and stuff, like those emotions. And whenever something breaks like that, now having a place where it's like, okay, those emotions, channeling them, locking them in, but it's like, don't cry over spilled milk, it happened. But also paying homage to those moments by putting those things up in the installation because it's about like turning a negative into a positive, whether it's unused items, whether it's been broken launchers. It shows all the time, all the hard work, all the determination, everything that just goes in to putting out the content on the regular. That's why at least with a lot of things breaking or such, like I'm glad that they happen at least on screen. So yeah. Maybe you should do a 3D printed BU for it. Not really, because like I got a new Magma Efrator and I modded it, and plus like 3D printing does take a good chunk of change. So yeah, it takes quite a bit of money to do it, but it's awesome though. Been watching you for years too, man. Your content is just amazing. You're the GOAT. I mean it. Don't let anyone else get to you. I'm honored you say that, man. I'm honored people even think I'm a freaking legend or anybody even says like I'm a GOAT. I just do what I love on here. My dream is to do art and do this on here like full time, both things full time, because they're genuinely the things that I really, really want to do. And even getting away from like, because like I do three things. Like I got a day job. I also make content for y'all. I also make art, and I definitely want to just go the route of like being able to make the art and such for y'all. And I want to take the steps in order to really go and do that one day, like full time. I really want to expand even with this, like being able to have like a gaming channel or like a channel for like secondary stuff. I'd say so, like gaming, also like art tutorials because like going through and just learning a lot about art, even like myself and my love, like there's so much stuff she's even taught me and even a lot of things that I can even learn myself and a lot of things I really want to teach people. And I'd love to make videos like talking about like just different, I guess, like art style or like my own art style, you know, with things. And I'd love to go and do those full time one day. And I know there's one day I just have to like have the balls to take the leap and the jump and such. But until then, just like working, having an income, and like when it gets to that point where I can fully go and make that leap, I'd absolutely love to. Because like it's my dream thing to be able to like make content for y'all and do art full time doing those two things. Like I'd absolutely love it. And like like do things like also making merch, like how I wear a hat or like a tank top or sweatpants or anything like that, like designing actual merch, like looking into those type of things more. It's honestly like I've wanted to do that type of stuff for the longest time. I just don't know how to or to go about it, being real. But they're definitely things I want to do, and hoping one day I can do this full time. And I just hold out hope and just continue to crank and grind because I truly believe in my heart and my soul that things will come together and it can happen. And that's why I just love doing this so much. Like no matter what emotions I feel in life, I'm able to channel it into what I love doing on here and into my art and the things I genuinely love. And it's the best. And I know I want to take that step one day, and that's just me being real with you. I know it's like super mushy, like deep talk, detailed stuff with it, but I'm like, I want to be real with y'all about it. Like, it's my honest goal and dream to do it full time for y'all, like to be able to create like content and everything. But yeah. How would you feel if Pandora? Oh, I saw it. I did that one already. I don't think so that Quadra will become evil because she's the main character, not antagonist. But I do think she will wear a mask though, and then Shuval Iger or or so will show her what Beyblade really is. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm leaning more away from her being the one that's taken over. Like maybe when she has flame, she gets taken over because Pax messes with the mask to make it where like it's red eye type of vibes with it, because that's how it was when he had the mask on. When she had that mask on, it literally amplified his emotions and everything, but he let that mask take over and take control. And it could be in the case where like Pax makes this mask so strong that when he gives her Flame Pandora, Flame's different than the other ones, and he uses it to really like leech her power, which is gonna freaking suck seeing. But like, if that's a callback to like the mask taking over and switching up the Blader's complete demeanor, like how Shu's demeanor was switched during his Red Eye days and such, and they call back, maybe even it's like an episode or two or something like that. But that maybe it is Iger and Vault and the others that break through to her. Like even if it's Belle, like Belle realizes like this isn't you. You don't go like this, and they're so similar that would make sense if Belle is the one that breaks through out of all of them. Like all of them get to her a bit, but like it's especially Belle because she's so similar to Belle demeanor wise, which makes sense why she's been in, like Hell's Gate, or been in the Dark Prince's lair or such. But yeah, man. It's gonna be crazy how this goes for sure. Let's see about what it's about. It's oh yeah, show what Beyblade is really about and how you play, do your best, and it's a connection between both of them. Yeah, exactly. Like the one video that Poison Pegasus broke by Nemesis. Yeah, I wish I would have held on to that poison wheel. Like there's a few pieces that I didn't hold on to over time because I could have never foreshadowed like having an actual like installation showcasing all the broken stuff. So respects to the Poison Pegasus wheel, respects to the Face Bolt on Flash Sagittario, respects to my first Galaxy wheel because that broke. Respect to all the W2s that I broke, the purple W2s. Respect to I2 because that was like the first. No, that was the second first bay that I broke. Like W2 was the first one, but I2. It's ironic because I broke Inferno Ifrit, and then Magma Ifrit Tor years later was the one that broke the battles. But yeah. Imagine the pack starts destroying base. I won't be surprised if he does, honestly. For real. If you can make a TT version of Pandora from QS, what would the specs and design be like? Literally what I did for the mod, honestly. I just fill in like some of the areas of the plastic to give it more weight, better like distribution of weight and everything. And yeah, like probably all similar drivers and everything, but adding the weight that they need in order to truly perform at big time levels. Because even the mods I've made are performing pretty well, hanging with like DB, BU plus level bays. But yeah, I just probably add more weight. That'll be the main thing. And like just have like the plus system, how it is for them, up in their burst resistance, all that good stuff. Um, there's one episode in Family Guy when Chris slapped Peter. Oh yeah. Um, Making Pax the king antagonist of all of Beyblade Burst hands down. I don't know if it's like full king antagonist. He's up there. He's definitely already up there, but like I can't say he's gone past what Ashton or Theodore's done. Like Ashton or Theodore made the whole snake pit. But granted, like he made his own snake pit, except it wasn't like a huge army of bladers. It was literally just he focused on the one. Like how they had Red Eye and he was seen as the main one, but then had others below him, and the whole snake pit like invaded the Godblader's Cup, mainly that being Boa, that being Norman, that being Shu, or Red Eye. Well, in this case, like Pax only having the one, and that being Quadra or Breed. But yeah. Let's see. He might be, I'll never know, not really. I mean, hey, he's a big time antagonist for sure. Even how he's treating Pre. That's his little sister. And he's doing that. Like, what the hell? Kind of forgot Suo Genji and Kyle Hakim. Kyle's face though. The masquerade thing reminds me of this game called Persona 5. That makes sense. We love you. Love you too, Kimbo311. Yes, we do. We all love you. Y'all are the goats. I really love y'all so much, man. You guys really are the goats. We're just gonna be cranking and going for it, It's not obviously gonna happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, but I have hope. And even that you guys have made it where we've gotten to this point here. Like this ain't a me thing. This is us. Like y'all came in and gave me that chance. Yeah, I've been sitting here and busting ass and making content and everything for the better part of 11 years, but you guys were the ones that truly believed in me and made any of this possible. So thank you. If you met Pax in real life, what do you say to him? stop being an ass to your little sister. Be kind. Don't put out no vindictive vibes like that, because that's ugly. That's probably what I'd say. But Belle's like Fang Hope's brother. Not so much. I mean, you could tell like, well, demeanor wise, kinda like design wise or something. But I wouldn't say so. If you met Pri in real life, what advice would you give her? Stay true to yourself and listen to Iger's words. Stay true to yourself and don't let your bullying, manipulative older brother switch up your mentality and the joy that you have truly blading. Do it because you love it. Do it because you want to, and that's when your true potential and your true power will be shown. That's what I'd say. But anyways, this just hit 2 hours, so I think that's my cue to end this off. It's crazy having a 2 hour long live stream for like a freaking episode reaction, but so much happened with this, and it's like, holy crap. What's the worst thing PAX has ever done in your opinion? Underestimating other bladers. That's what I'd say. Because even though, like, because the Pandoras, it's like Quadra or Pri's got that handled. I have full confidence that she'll have that handled. But, like, him underestimating other players, he literally just talked to Vault and children. Fully just talked to them like they were children. And it's like, what the hell? Nah. These are two absolute legend among legends. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this off. Also, in the meantime, while I've been live doing this, at least one video's dropped. I'm pretty sure 2 videos have dropped. So there's a couple of battle videos to go and watch with Twister Pandora. Going through and doing the battles with Twister before I get into Flame. And honestly, it's like I'm on par level-wise. So like even with like how the episodes are going out, caught up with like it being Twister in the show right now, I'm doing the battles with Twister in real life. So like we're actually pretty caught up with that. I've done all the DB battles with Twister, but I'm doing the BU ones. Like, I'm going to probably go and do the BU ones and then the BU plus battles as well. We're going to measure, like, its power. When we see the ceiling on it, that's when I'm going to go through. And I'm going to wait to do the battles with Flame until it's introduced into the show. So, yeah, But definitely stay tuned. Got a product for Bakugan Gen 3.0 on the way. Yeah, and a lot of things to look forward to for sure. And also big-time plans because CKT 10 is coming. Closer than y'all think. Y'all already know. So big time hype. But God bless you as well, John. Let's see. Go ahead and curse Pax with your power. I'm dead. He's like, I'm a big believer in karma, and Pax is gonna get his karma for sure. Like the way he's moving and how he's been, it's just like nah. Yeah, but Louis was hard-hearted and not like Pax. Pax is just thinking of winning only like Red Eye and other antagonists did. Yeah, exactly. Like Louis was just the man to beat in season 1. He just ended up being so strong that he actually sent Spriggan back in that, like, cut shoe. The manga. That's how he actually has the scar, believe it or not. But, like, yeah, that was him being, like, a strong blader, not having full evil intentions or anything. Louis was the man to beat, for sure. Where, like, when it was Red Eye Shoe, he was definitely just focused more on power and breaking his opponents. Same thing with Fi. Power and breaking his opponents. Even Arthur. Power and breaking his opponents. Same thing kind of with Gwyn. Delta, when he was evil, was kind of like on that realm, like power, like big time power. Not so much breaking the opponents because we thought he was going to break somebody, but he never actually broke a bay. He was just really powerful, But Arthur being more about power and breaking opponents. Gwyn being more on the side of just like being really strong and being blinded by power, I'd say. Lane being about power and breaking the opponents big time. Like that just, being a big time narrative, but strategically, diabolically, like making plans for stuff, story wise, I don't think anybody ever had it like how Ashton or Theodore did. And this man Pax is coming in and rivaling that because this has been a plotted thing that's been in the making for a very, very long time. It's not just a blader rising up and being strong. It's like he's been sitting in the shadows with this freaking vindictive mentality for such a long time. That's manifested, and now it's starting to really seep out and show. Louis wasn't that evil. He just wanted to have some good battles because everyone was trash. And Shu and Vault showed him that they're strong bladers too. Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt. Pax knows nothing about Beyblade, so if you're looking for see my diss track, doors open. You're gonna write a diss track on this. Like he's gonna have his karma for sure. But anyways, y'all. I guess that's gonna do it for this episode reaction. I'm looking forward to the next episodes. Things are gonna be wild. You already know here on out going in. But yeah. Anyways, Hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all the art and stuff in the background. She'd be talented, man. Like, look at that. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. And as aloneness turned into shock, close losses and Break nearly, wait, let's see. Break nearly had a heart attack when losing. Oh, geez. But it was cool to, oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome. And let it rip. I'm out of here.